So the new Overwatch 2 cinematic trailer just makes me wonder why we don't have an Overwatch movie yet. I think Blizzard is really sleeping on this. Tell me your ideas on an Overwatch movie down in the comment section below. And is anyone else getting Diablo 2 vibes from Diablo 4? Hey guys, it's Rob here and welcome back to the Robo Show where we cover the latest gaming news. If you want to be kept up on the latest gaming news in 2019 and beyond, including Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2, click that subscribe button. So Blizzcon 2019 is just about over and two huge reveals by Blizzard were Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. In this video I'm going to do my best to tell you everything we know about Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. If I missed anything, make sure you guys tell me what I missed about Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2 in the comment section below. So first off, let's start with Diablo 4 and then we'll get to some Overwatch 2 goodness. First off, the look of Diablo 4 is much different than the look of Diablo 3. As you can tell from Diablo 4's gameplay, the world is much more bloodier. The character design is, while not realistic, it's less fantasy like Diablo 3 and more realistic like Diablo 2. And that's where all these Diablo 2 vibes are coming from, I think. According to the Den of Geek sources, Diablo 4's Sorceress, Druid, and Barbarian class will also be selectable in-game instead of having you exit the game to switch out your class. There will also be more classes added on later on, of course, but Blizzard has no words to say what those classes are yet. But what about the loot in Diablo 4? That's one of the main draws of Diablo and any RPG that has loot. So Forbes has made a pretty good article laying out a good explanation of the loot in Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is heading back to Diablo 2 and borrowing a couple things from it, not just the look and feel, but the aspects of Diablo 2's loot too. Ruin Ward is making a comeback, and it's replacing Diablo 3's gem system. They have a chart right here that explains the rarities, which can be seen right here. You have your normal, then magic, then rare. As you get further into the selection, you can see the endgame content, which is going to be legendary items and set items. In Diablo 4, they're on the same power. The same goes for ancient sets and ancient legendaries, which is the next level up from that. But here are where things get really interesting, which is the mythic items, which are items that we will probably want for a lot of our builds, for the best builds in Diablo 4. Now there's no word on the Diablo 4 release date yet, but seeing as Diablo 3 is on PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't come to those platforms, though if the next gen is already started by the time Diablo 4 is released, Switch Pro maybe, PS5, Xbox Scarlet, and PC could be some things that we could see for Diablo 4's platform. And one last sort of cool little fact I found while searching for some Diablo 4 news, and that's Blizzard was considering a free third-person camera, but scrapped the idea in the end. I think the option to switch to third person would have been cool just to see what the world of Diablo would look like in third person. What do you guys think? And real quick guys, if you want more Diablo 4 news, make sure you click that subscribe button. And moving on to the next game, which is Overwatch 2, which is a game that I think some are pretty confused on whether it's an expansion or is it a sequel, is it DLC? What about Overwatch 1? What's going on over there? What's going to happen to the Overwatch 1 servers? I'll try to answer all these questions moving forward. So first off, Overwatch 2 will be a PvE focused game, much like the seasonal events from the Overwatch archive. You're going to be destroying enemy AI instead of other players. More likely, we will get more story focused missions, dialogue, and other things that are related to the story of Overwatch. Now these missions will be between two modes, hero mode and story mode. Blizzard says that players will be able to team up with sets of heroes to defend the world from the omnic forces of the Null sector, uncover the motives of the robots, and come face to face with the rising of the new threats around the globe, which of course means probably DLC added hopefully for free. Now we will also be using items to modify our heroes in some way or another. Any hero can pick up these items. The three items on your screen that we can see right now are the corrosive grenade, the HP generator, and the barrier shield, which sounds a lot like Anna's grenades, Reinhardt's shield, and of course the HP ability that Soldier 76 has, which the name is honestly escaping me right now, but it might be HP generator. The hero missions are going to be missions that we're going to be repeating and have these abilities that you can slot in and chain in together with varying effects. It will most likely resemble the Overwatch events that we're used to in Overwatch 1. Now we can also expect new heroes like this hero right here. There will be more heroes later on in Overwatch 2, but Blizzard hasn't told us anything about those characters, but most likely one of them is probably going to be Echo, because she was in the cinematic trailer that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. And I believe she was leaked too, if I remember, so it's almost guaranteed now. Now the new PvP push mode is a tug-of-war match, and it's being described as two team fights over control of a robot that pushes a barrier that forces across the map. Either side will have a line, and if that barrier passes the line, that team wins, and the other team of course loses. Now for new maps in Overwatch Overwatch 2, there's going to be Toronto, Carlo, Gothenburg, and Rio de Janeiro. I probably screwed those names up. I'm not the best with names. And now for the questions of Overwatch 1. First off, all the cosmetics that you got in Overwatch 1 will carry over to Overwatch 2. Second, Overwatch 1 will receive all PvP updates that Overwatch 2 receives. And 3, the two games will be compatible. You'll be sharing the same PvP between the two versions. Now, this raises a huge question on whether or not this is just a repackaged Overwatch 1 or an entirely new game that's worth paying $60 for. I'll leave you guys to debate that in the comment section below. Alright guys and gals, that's all I have for Overwatch 2. Now remember guys, if I missed anything, tell me in the comment section below of what I missed. And also don't forget to subscribe to the Robotron Show to be kept up on the latest Diablo 4 news and Overwatch 2 news. Thanks for watching my video, and make sure you have that notification bell on for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare review, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Have a good one.